Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about Michael Jordan and how Michael Jordan's journey to the double three-peat that is the most unparalleled success in all of team sports contains the answers to the return of Andrew Yang. All right, so I recently watched the documentary Last Stand. 5 out of 5 stars. By the way, spoilers for The Last Stand in this content. It's a documentary about Michael Jordan's unparalleled success, the three-peat. They won the championships, the Chicago Bulls won the championships in 91, 92, 93, 96, 97, and 98. 2 double three-peats, consecutive triple wins. It's never been done in any sport, any major sport, right? What Michael Jordan accomplished, truly unparalleled. All right. So where is the key? So Andrew Yang, he ran in 2020. He came forward. He did the best job ever of explaining to people the beauty, power, and majesty of UBI. And he displayed himself to be clearly the most charismatic, the most intelligent, and the most noble candidate that's run on the Democrat ticket in 100 years, right? And then the American media and the American people did hard reject. Actually, you know what? No, America did not do a hard reject on Andrew Yang. Andrew Yang quit. All right, so if you want to win, don't quit. That's straight out of the playbook from Michael Jordan, but that's not what we're talking about here today. Okay, all right, so Andrew Yang got defeated. All right, actually, no, he didn't even get defeated. He quit. He just couldn't make it through, and his own surrender caused him to be defeated. Okay. He really surrendered, right? But he couldn't make it through. He couldn't win. He couldn't do what Michael Jordan did, right? But Michael Jordan's path to victory, to his double three-peat, contains the key to what Andrew Yang must do in order to return and be victorious. I would love to see Andrew Yang come back in 2024 and run for president again and win, okay? And he has to do one thing to do it. Now, what is that one thing? I learned it in The Last Dance. Okay, so Michael Jordan is driving. He's in his first triple championship, and I think it's like he's in the first time he's going through to win the championships, the first 3, right? And his Chicago Bulls are driving toward the goal, driving to be winners, driving to be champions, right? And they strike a hard stop on that journey, right? Now, what is that hard stop? It is the Detroit Pistons, okay? Now, Michael Jordan and Phil Jackson, the coach, they play a particular type of basketball up until they hit the Detroit Pistons. What was that type of basketball? Well, it was finesse basketball, right? It was throw the ball accurately, put it into the hoop, and outmaneuver your opponents, right? And it's beautiful, and it's really innovative, and it's just elegant and so nice, right? Well, Detroit Pistons come up against the Chicago Bull and just literally and figuratively put them on their butts, right? They outplayed them by beating them down. They fouled them, right? And the Detroit Pistons played a style of basketball, brute basketball, right? Foul till it bleeds or hurts. Foul frequently, foul fragrantly, right? And put the hurt to the primary player, Michael Jordan, right? And they did. They played an ugly, aggressive, combative style of basketball, and they beat, right? In multiple games, they utterly destroyed the Chicago Bulls, right? Now, what did Michael Jordan do? What did Phil Jackson do to beat the Detroit Pistons? They adopted their tactics. Right? It showed in The Last Dance that Michael Jordan went into the gym and put on a ton of physical mass muscle so that when he got hit, he could withstand it, and the whole team went into an aggressive, combative style of basketball specifically designed to push back and defeat the physical, aggressive, brutal basketball that the Detroit Pistons had given them. And in order to go through the Detroit Pistons' brutal, aggressive combative style of basketball, they had to adopt it, right? And it's right there in The Last Dance. In order to beat them, they had to become them, right? And they did. They just put on a ton of muscle. They learned aggressive, battling, combative, brutal basketball, right? And they took in a number of the elements, maybe not all the elements, but a lot of the elements to pick up this brutal, combative, aggressive style of basketball that Detroit Pistons played. And they even brought in one of their players, Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was part of that brutal squad, right, that really laid the beat down to the Chicago Bulls, right? And the Chicago Bulls, like, if you can't beat them, join them, right? And so they abandoned their old finesse ball, and they took on many of the elements of this brutal, combative, aggressive style of basketball that the Detroit Pistons played. What's that mean for Andrew Yang? Andrew Yang absolutely has to abandon his elegant, innovative finesse politics called UBI. UBI is a loser platform. Exactly what non-interventionism is a loser platform for Gabbard. UBI is a loser platform for Andrew Yang. Andrew Yang is 100 times bigger than the UBI platform will ever be. He is exactly like Michael Jordan. He is capable, powerful, and effective. But if he's using the wrong process, if he's using the wrong type of politics, he's never going to make it, right? He needs to adopt something that makes sense to the American people. And guess what? Telling everybody in the country that you're going to give everybody $1,000 a month never made sense. I get it. I'm a smart intellectual, right? I'm a coastal elite, right? Or getting there. I'm close to it, right? And I get it, right? But this nuanced, like, intellectual, intellectually sound, in like non-intuitive, intellectual approach for UBI, VAT, you have to explain it through VAT and all this nonsense. It doesn't make sense. People are like, why are you going to give people money for not working? They don't understand it. It's not intuitive. It doesn't make sense to the vast majority of people, and it's not working. And Andrew Yang, if he's going to win in 2024, he has got to abandon it and pick up a new, aggressive, combative, brutal style of politics. What policies will be in there? Not sure yet, right? He's got to find his own Detroit Pistons, right? But I know for a fact, if Andrew Yang is going to make it, he needs to strip off that nonsense UBI loser platform that is weighing him down. That's the path to victory, shown by Michael Jordan. All that's my opinion. What do you think? What do you think an aggressive, combative, brutal style of politics would be for Andrew Yang that could allow him to win rather than lose? Let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.